guys. I'm Melissa.
I'm Patty.
We are El Efecto Podcast. Welcome back, guys. We hope you enjoyed the last episode. Thank you for tuning in. And if you have not watched it, again, what are you doing? Go watch it.
Go.
Right now. We'll pause it here. Go. Have you watched it? Cool. Happy Easter for those of you who celebrate. Yeah, it's Easter morning, which is crazy. I'm already like...
Yeah, and for those of you that aren't celebrating Easter but are celebrating 420, happy 420.
Oh, I forgot about that. Damn, that is today. Yep, happy 420, happy Easter. We hope you guys are having a good time today with your family, hiding eggs, carne asadas, whatever that is for you. But yeah, guys, oh my gosh. We're just gonna, as always, just catch up a little bit. This week has been... These past 2 weeks have been a little hectic for me, like work-wise, but also we had some fun stuff coming up. But like it's just with work, as you guys know, I just work in marketing. So we had a lot of projects like just steering up and leading up to just these launches. So it was a lot of like finally seeing the hard work that we're putting into it and them coming to life. There's still a few other things pending, and there's just a lot of that was going into it, guys. But I've a lot of learnings, which is crazy. Like I've definitely learned a lot throughout these projects and within the last 2 weeks that I'm just like, all right, noted, taking this to my personal life and what that looks like just for me to use in every day. But yeah, it's been a little hectic. And then I've been going on my walks constantly with Kane. Y'all, I thought that someone slashing my tire was going to traumatize me, but luckily...
No, honestly, bitch, I'm proud that it hasn't been, because I feel like it would have. But I think because at Huevo, you have to walk the dog.
Yeah, I'm like
you have no choice.
I have to like walk him, and then I just start. I still switch it up. I go from like one side to the other, and I'm just like, it is what it is. It happened. If something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You know. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, whatever. So yeah, going to like the beach a lot, guys. Kane has gotten so good with the leash. That's been making me so happy. I'm like, oh, thank God, because that was a struggle for a little bit.
For a lot of it.
Yeah, like it's like, well, yeah, like a year, like and then it just depends on the environment. He would get overstimulated, but now like he's on it. He's so good.
So
he's
very good.
He's so good with the leash, and I'm like, oh, thank God, because that just helps me instead of stressing me out. I'm like, I'm actually like finally enjoy these walks. But yeah, guys, and then so this weekend, if you have not been to, oh my God, I forgot that Marisco's place name, but there's a Marisco's place that we've been going to since I was like little in South Central. I'll find the name. But guys, I love the langostinos. So we did that yesterday. We had a little moment. My mom and I, we went from like our cemetery to cemetery and like left some flowers, and they were like, I'm hungry. I was like, I want langostinos. So we went, and they have banda and whatnot. Like we get our order. It's so much fun. It's packed, and then the banda's playing. They're like doing Sonic song. It was someone's birthday, so they did the whole thing. And then I was like, I need to listen to El Son de la Rabia. Like I need it. So we have them play El Son de la Rabia. I'm getting so excited. But it was so funny. My mom was pissed because she gets her phone ready to record, right? And they start playing it, and it's starting off good. And then at the best part, they fuck up the song so bad. I'm like looking like, why? What the fuck? Like that was horrible. Like you better play that again. And my mom like throws her phone. She's like, ah, no me está, like ni madre, like no hizo nada. And then guys, I'm like looking. I'm like, why is that guy like fucking up? Like what's going on? Tell me why. I finally see. And then he's like telling like one of his sons, like, hurry up, I need you to get the other corneta. He's like, mi diente. And then I see, guys, he has a missing tooth.
Fuck no.
And he's like shaking the corneta to like get it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, literally, like, and he starts laughing. I'm dying, guys. Like, I'm cracking up. And he looks at me, and then he laughs. And you just see an empty gap right there. And then his, like, family and, like, the rest of the banda they were cracking up, but trying to keep it together to finish the song because they had just started the song.
Oh, shit.
And then my mom told him, he was like, no, oiga, nos debe otra. And then he's like, me debe un diente.
No, dead ass bitch.
That shit was so funny, guys. I was shook. I was like, no way. Like like tooth literally like flew off or whatever and like went in there. It was fucking crazy.
That would happen to you guys.
I was like, I'm like, everyone else seen this? And then the table across from us, like they were fucking dying too.
Oh, shit.
And they were lit. Like there were these girls with like the big cantaritos and then the micheladas. But oh my god, I couldn't believe that. I was really
like that happens in like
happened.
Movies.
Yeah,
like
bitch.
that doesn't happen. But
was
his
shook.
whole tooth.
Hey, he found it. Nada más que lo tiene que pegar.
No, bitch.
I'm like,
I hope he has insurance because, bitch, that's just gonna be expensive.
I'm like, I don't know if it was already like a fake tooth and he just didn't, you know? I mean, he was an older señor.
Hopefully, because then that way, if it is, then he could just put it back in.
Yeah, because like he was shook, but not that shook. I'm like, oh, this has happened to you before.
Then maybe it is because one of my cousins has a fake tooth and I've seen him take it out before. And when he puts, I'm like, I learned that he had a fake tooth, like, I think maybe within the last 5 years. Yeah. Do you want to know which one?
Oh, God. That just makes me so much
we could cut out the name. We'll like block out the name. But that motherfucker sometimes he be taking it out like as a party trick.
He's all, let me show y'all something.
No, he'll just like take it out with his tongue like and then put it back in.
Oh my god. Oh, that's
it was at one of the barbecues, the carne asadas that Danny had. Yeah. I was like,
does that just happen? No, one of my tia.
Oh, we're gonna blur out all the names, bitch.
So she also has like a fake tooth, but tell me why. I see her with fucking crazy glue.
Cut the cameras.
I see her with crazy glue and I'm like, what the fuck? What is she doing? And then she puts it in. I'm like, tia, eso es like pegamento. She's like, pues yo sé, mija, por eso lo hice. I was like, no, te va a hacer daño. Like, what the hell?
Been doing
like,
this for years.
And she was like, eso que siempre hago. I was like, oh my god.
I hope it's non-toxic.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, this last time I saw it, I was like, that shit is crazy.
Next time she's gonna whip out the nail glue. She's gonna like this. She's going like this,
and then take it. Oh my god, no! But I had to tell you guys that because I was just shook. I was like, "There's no way this just happened." Because at first, again, I was pissed. I was like, "We just fucking paid for this song and he fucked it up." But then I was like, "Oh my god!"
You paid for a show and you got a show.
Yeah, that part. But yeah, so that's pretty much what happened like within these past few weeks. It's just that was the most eventful part in a long time. So I was just happy about that.
And you know what's funny? This week I saw on TikTok this girl. She was taking out her Invisalign and like so many teeth came out, but she has this like sickness or this disease that your teeth fall out. So it's been happening for a long time. But the first time I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? So she has fake teeth, but they get stuck in her Invisalign. Oh my god. So like when she pulls it out, I was like, what the and then I looked at her other videos and I was like, okay, like she's fine. I was like, bitch, what the how does that happen? Like, are you like decomposing or something?
Yeah, literally. It's like you just.
Yeah, I was scared.
They all come out. They like can't even hear that.
I was scared. I was like,
that's crazy.
I'm gonna show you when we get in the car.
Fuck. Oh my gosh.
Oh god. But yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I did this week, well, there's two things. We'll get into the other one, but like we went to Disneyland again for the 6th time this year. As you guys know, I got the Disney SoCal 3-day pass. 10 out of 10 recommend. Like you can technically still go. You can still purchase it because it works through May 15th. So you gotta act fast. You gotta go like 3 times within the next like few weeks. But 10 out of 10 recommend doing that. So we went this last time. I went with Paulina again because she has the pass too, and it was the only day that she could go because she's on spring break. She had like things to do, and then she went back to Coachella. So we're like, okay, cool, we're gonna go Thursday. We go, we get there, and we wanted to leave at 7. I was in my car at 6:56, but then I think my dad thought that it was Friday because all the cars were in, and I was like, can you move the car? So he has to warm up the cars, and he's like, I was like, it's Thursday. He's like, oh shit. So he parked the cars outside, left. We got there like 8 something. Bitch, no cars. Yeah, it was crazy. Weird. And we went in all the way there were like a handful of cars. We went in all the way, you go all the way to the right where there's like a fence. You go around the fence and there's another kiosk there. Literally, we went straight to the front. We skipped so many cars. We parked. Security, bitch, there were like, we literally just walked through security.
What the? That's so, yeah, especially for Disney.
Yeah, and it was like the trams, if you go to Disney a lot, you'll know like the trams, they have trams that pick you up like through, like it's like the whole section. They only had like the back section open. I was like, oh, because maybe there's not a lot of people. We get on the first tram. We get there, we go to Tavern because that's like the routine now. I put her on. Ever since me and Mely did that, I put Atlantis on. Her and her friends go.
Yeah.
Paulina's like, no, we got it. She's like, we got to go there. So we do mimosas. We usually do mango, but I was like, the last one was like, it's good, but it's too sweet. I can't really enjoy it that much. The cranberry one, chef's kiss, because it's a little tart. Good. We always share a breakfast burrito, no cheese, and it comes with tater tots.
Weird.
It's really good. Like, it's actually really good. And everything comes out so fast. But guys, they have this croissant French toast.
Oh.
We've seen it every time we go, but this time she was like, do you want to split it? And I was like, you know what? I'm down. And it comes with 4 pieces, so 2 and 2. Bitch.
Yeah, croissant French toast. I'm like,
it's crazy because it tastes like a croissant. It's still fluffy, but it's just so good. Bitch, every time I was like, oh my God. Every bite I was like, oh.
I was at that one place in downtown LA. Every time I kept biting the freaking donut, that's super.
Oh, Cabra.
Yeah, my God.
Yeah, no, that literally me. But no, but I'd be like, it's like, oh fuck. No, but so good. We had 2 mimosas there. Tell me why halfway through my first mimosa, I was like, I'm feeling it. So I was like, chug. We were feeling it. And yeah, we're like, F it. We finished that. We go into the park. Again, getting in, nothing crazy. It was very productive. We started off with like Monsters Inc. And we just like went around the whole park that way. We drank around the whole park. Like literally we went in. We had like 6. I did a little mini vlog on my TikTok. Go check it out.
Watch it.
I think we had a total of like 6 or 7 drinks for the day, which in my head doesn't sound like a lot, but when I was,
it is.
Yeah, when I was like, it's only like, because it's bitch throughout the whole day, like
we're walking, it's coming down. It's okay.
And I'm like, but the crazy thing is like the buzz, you get the buzz and then se te va.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to keep the buzz going the whole time. But then we went to we got on like everything, literally everything except Guardians of the Galaxy. And there's probably one other ride that we didn't get on, but pretty much everything else. We're walking around, hanging out, cool. And then we go to the Lamplight Lounge. We went to the actual lounge, like the one downstairs, but then we realized what we wanted was upstairs. We went upstairs. I was like, oh, I want a fun wheel. If you know, you know. It's like it's on their secret menu. I think, but it's like rum, vodka. It's basically like a Long Island, but it looks like an Adios.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
But if you want to feel your drink, get that. We just had one.
Yeah.
We were filling it. So then we were like, hey, we're full. Let's let the food go down. I was like, oh, let's go to Animation Academy. We redeemed ourselves because we just learned that drawing people is just not for us. Will I do it again? 1,000% because it's funny and we're just there. But we drew Sully. It was so cute. So cute. But yeah, we kind of just, it was just such a good day. We got on everything. Bitch, we left the park at like, we started walking back to the tram around like right before 9.
Damn.
Yeah. So that's how you know that like we did everything. We didn't do Soaring and we didn't do Guardians. But that's it. We did everything else.
When you said Guardians, I thought about what you told me.
Yeah. Okay. So we hung out a lot in Avengers Campus. And honestly, that was the most I've ever hung out in there. And honestly, I'm like, I feel like it was kind of like a flop. Like, I feel like they could have done so much more or like add another ride or do something. But we were there. We saw the Black Panther show, which was cool. We got on the Spider-Man ride, which I'd never gone on, which was pretty cool. So we do single riders a lot. So we did single riders for the Spider-Man ride. We get on. And then I get off first, and I just wait for her on the side. And then she comes down. We're like, okay, I don't remember where we're headed, but we're walking out of Avengers Campus. And Paulina goes, oh, my God, ew. And I go, what? I turn around, and I see this lady walking. And I see something in between her thighs. Like, I see her from the back. She's wearing, like, a black pants, like, black leggings, and, like, a white striped shirt or some shit like that. Bitch, it's throw up. Oh, I literally saw throw up in between her thighs. And Paulina was like, she threw up all over herself. And I look, and I was like, oh, yeah, I see it on her legs. She's like, no. She's like, it's all over her shirt. I was like, and she was coming from the direction of Guardians. I was like, oh, my God, I wonder if she threw up on Guardians. But she was literally walking around with her, like, bitch, go to the bathroom.
Yeah, like, freaking,
go rinse off. She's like, literally
so bad.
Like you already passed the nearest bathroom.
Ew.
Like, where the fuck was she? And she's just walking like nothing. And it was chunky. Like, literally, it looked like oatmeal on her, in her thighs.
No.
Bitch.
No.
It was.
No.
No. She was not ready.
Oh.
Bitch, it was bad.
That's so gross.
I'm glad I didn't see her from the front.
Oh, bitch.
I would have been like, do you know you threw up on yourself? Remember when we went to Target? I was like, you try.
That day was crazy. I couldn't stop laughing the rest of the time.
But the thing is, like, I said it, but I didn't think it was funny.
You dropped it. Whatever.
I didn't think it was funny, but you were laughing.
I was dying.
So what happened though? Just for context,
it was fuck. I don't even remember.
I think we
exactly.
came back from the beach or something.
Yeah,
we were on our way to the beach.
We were picking up what is that little extension thingy?
Oh yeah.
So we were picking up. We're in the electronics section, and then this guy is like there, and I think he dropped
he was with a girl.
Yeah, he's like with a girl. He dropped something or tripped. No, he dropped something, and then she was like, "Oh, you dropped something," and then he's like, "Okay," like he was her. It up, but that shit was just so funny because it was like out of nowhere. Like, yeah,
I feel like you had to be there.
You just had to be there. And we were talking about things right before that.
We were already
that just like
in a
added
silly,
to and it just added to that. So the moment she said that, I couldn't. I was like, I'm done.
And then
checked out.
And then I was laughing because she was laughing,
and right in front of his face too. I was like, yeah.
We were trying to separate, but we were still laughing. Like, we would just see each other like shake.
It was just like we couldn't. I was like, yeah, literally the shaking. I'm like turning around and you just see my freaking arm. Like,
but that's pretty much like what it was. I was like, damn, I hope that lady got like a new fit because
that's gross.
But
literally wash off.
No, dead ass wash off. So that was Thursday, and then bitch, Friday we had a very exciting opportunity.
Yeah,
I just realized. Yes. Okay, go. You can talk about it.
Yeah, but no, guys, we had such an exciting opportunity, and you're gonna find out about that soon.
Yes.
But like when we got this email, I know you saw it, right?
Yeah, we could talk. I guess we could talk about it because the episode's gonna come out.
Well, it's gonna come out.
So we could talk about it.
Okay.
We can say what it is.
So we got an exciting opportunity. As you guys know, Danitza.
Yes, Danitza Leon.
Yes, who we've hosted on our podcast before. And if you have not seen her episode, 10 out of 10, go watch it. Yes. If there's someone who is trying to get into marketing or just a creative, like, you definitely should see that episode and just her career, her journey through it all.
She is... Wow.
Yeah.
A boss babe.
Literally.
Like, she's been working so hard for years since she was a child.
Yeah.
And, like, her story is very inspiring. And she's very, like, sweet. Like,
so sweet. Yeah.
All the success that her and her team are getting is well deserved.
Yeah. Very well deserved. She's so sweet. She's so genuine. Like, it's, like that. Yeah. May God continue to bless her because she definitely deserves that. And so we received an email from her brand at Ooh I Love. If you guys did not know, they now have Ooh I Love Studios, which is like a creative space, and as Patty always says,
a creative's wet dream. We went to their grand opening last year in like the summer or like May, maybe around this time.
Damn, already.
Yeah. We talked about it in an episode. But yeah, they have a podcast space, and so they reached out to us. And the thing is, Mely and I are we're doing better, but we were so bad at checking our email for like the podcast.
Yep.
And I was like, let me check it. And I was like, oh my God. Before I was like, bitch, I was like, FYI, this happened. I was like, but yes, right? She's like, yes. So they reached out because they wanted to invite us and like give us the opportunity to shoot an episode in their studio. And like they were gonna produce it, do all that like the editing, all of that for us. In a like collaboration type of way. So like we use their space, we kind of share it, we like do some content there, and then also like they're gonna use us in like their marketing to like promote their podcast studio.
Like it was just it was a full circle moment. And
we
then
found this out in
for
early
Women's
March.
History.
We found out
for like Women's Month.
We found out before the week of our Tio's anniversary, because on the way to the when I was turning into the cemetery, I told my mom.
Oh, okay. I was like, I remember it was some time ago and we were just trying to figure out schedules and stuff, and it just didn't work out for that month, but then it worked out for later, you know, for literally like this month.
April,
But guys, like I told Patty I took a screenshot of that email because just even the title, like it's like brand collab, it's like opportunity or whatnot. I was like, oh my gosh, like,
it's our first brand collab.
Yes, like it's really our first one, and again a full circle moment because obviously when we have guests, like we really think about who we want to bring on here, you know. And Danitza was always someone that we were like, yes, like we definitely want her to come on here and just talk about her journey, her space. And again, because we would see her hustle and then like just the audience that she's growing, the business that she's made, the relationship she's built. So it's like really like to hear her story and learn about her. And then now that like, you know, her team and them are reaching out to us, and then also because we genuinely know like she's, you know, looking out for us and like just giving us that opportunity.
She's honestly such a sweet person. I'm glad, like I feel like we can call her a friend. Like she came to my birthday, right?
Yes.
Like and girl, don't worry, we're still planning a brunch. So
I know that
she's like, Patty, when are we gonna go get brunch? I'm like, girl, we need to get in the books. But yeah, it was just so exciting. So we got to do that Friday.
Yes.
And the team was so good.
They're so good.
Like all of them. So it was just, we were a little nervous.
For sure.
Like I literally was like, no, I'm shy. And I'm like, we don't have liquid courage. But I was like the first thing we said. We walked in and I went to the restroom and I was like, full transparency, we're a little nervous.
And again, because it's like a full on production. Like, you know,
we're not used to having people. Yes, we have guests, but like when we're recording, there's two cameras, lights, and it's just us. They had like the camera set up. They were literally producing. The
action.
The marker sound. But it was so good. We're so excited for you guys to see that episode. It's just a regular episode, but like we're in a different space.
We're so
the quality might be a little different, might be a little bit more better, a little more better.
Like,
that's
just
crazy.
Even seeing the equipment, we were like, whoa.
We were like, shit.
And it was just such a nice moment for us to just get there and truly just like do what we do. And it's like, cool, like, all right, we'll have this ready for you by like, you know, when or whatnot.
It was such a like, but it's just funny because we opened up a lot, and I even said that I was like, I told me, I was like, bitch, how crazy that we were very vulnerable in front of strangers.
And I mentioned that to them, like I was like, I felt very comfortable, like generally felt super comfortable. And I think because I also know like, okay, like their team and what they do, like it was just another layer of like comfort, like all right, I know what they're doing and they've done this a million times before with other people, like, you know, it's like it just felt I don't know, it just felt very comfortable.
For me, two things. Physically, they were behind all the equipment, so like we couldn't really see them, and the lights were like on in front of us. And the second thing is they reached out to us for a reason, so I kept that in my mind. Like I kept telling Mely, I was like, I was a little stressed. I was like, bitch, I just want to show up well, because they obviously see something in us, and I just want to continue to foster this relationship. So I just kept telling myself that, like, even when we did like our little break, and one of the producers was like, no, like y'all are killing it. He was like, I'm learning so much about you guys. And I was like, oh, Like, fuck, don't judge us.
No, literally, guys, like, literally, we went deep. Like, we were very vulnerable.
Like, I had my tissues ready because I was like, I told them, I was like, I'm gonna tear up. Like, I'm gonna cry. But no, it was so good. We're so excited. So that episode is coming out. It's gonna come up soon.
Yeah.
So
get ready.
Get ready for our little content that's coming along with it.
Yeah.
We filmed a few TikToks.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
They're gonna be super good.
I'm so excited.
So funny.
But yeah, so that was from 12:30 to basically like to 2.
Yeah.
And so then we had to drive back home. But we stopped at the liquor store.
Yeah.
Grab
a little something.
Yeah, we had to start a pregame. But why?
Because as you guys know, it was Patty's birthday recently, and then I knew, I was like, what the fuck do I get this bitch?
My dinner was, I felt like that was my gift.
No, but that was, no, like, not something tangible, but something like more. I was like, you needed something. I was like, okay, what do I get her? Like, yes, that was something, but I'm like, that for you, like, alone, you know? So I was like, okay, what do I get her? And then I was like thinking through all of these things. And I was like, well, I already want to go because duh. And I was like, and I know she, like, you like him and will enjoy him. So I started going through tickets. But prior to that, I was like, okay, oh my gosh, like, these are a little crazy. But literally, I was like, nope, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to have to do it. So then I pulled the plug and then I got them. And then so for
What's
her
them?
birthday.
You never said what them was.
So I got tickets to Julión Álvarez. Guys, we'll get into that. But literally, so I had him, and then my plan was like, I'll just print him and put him in a card. But I just told her the day of her birthday dinner, I was like, by the way.
No, but the thing is, thank God you texted me because I did not remember.
Yeah, and then I had told her, like, by the way, we're gonna go see Julión, and then don't make plans or something like that. We're gonna see Julión. And then I remembered again, like, recently, because I was like, I have to find an outfit. I was like, wait, you know what? Let me remind her, like, hey, don't forget, like, don't make plans and you got to find a fit because it's coming up. She's like, wait, what? I'm like, bitch, we're going to go see Julión.
Yeah, and it was like I heard it for the first time.
Yeah, it was so funny.
I had,
was
like, a blurry, oh my gosh. Like, I, like, vaguely remembered her telling me something. Yeah. But I didn't remember.
Yeah. So I was like, no, like, I was like, get an outfit. Don't forget because we're going. But oh my gosh, guys,
so good. So good. Because everything was like in a rush. Thankfully, we were already like hair and makeup was done for a recording. So we literally went to the liquor store. Guys, they sell New Mix here now.
Yes.
It is $6, but we're still gonna buy it.
I turned around. I was like, there's New Mix.
Yeah, because we went for VMC. Because VMC Palomas are our shit. Yeah, and then when Mely said, there's New Mix, we're like, boop, one of those. And then we got a shot of Gran Malo. Cool. And we were like, okay, we're not gonna have time to pregame individually. And then we made reservations at Cork and Batter to have like actually eat, have a drink, and then walk to SoFi. So I was like, okay, we have to drink our VMCs at home. Bitch, halfway through, I was like, "Oh, I'm getting a buzz."
I literally, and I even told my dad, like, because I was like, "Oh my gosh, feel it." I was like, "Dad, you want the other half?" He's like, "I'm not drinking right now. I'm gonna diet." I said, "Oh fuck," but it was just funny. And then I was like, "Okay, I guess I gotta drink it all myself, though." But
I was eating popcorn because I was like, I
couldn't. No, and even then, I took it on in the car on my way to you. And then that's when you were like, okay, give me a sec. I was like, you know what? Let me just finish it and throw it away.
Oh, bitch, I finished mine.
I was like,
I had to finish. I was like, I need to just power through and chug it.
Yeah.
I was just I was doing like 4 gulps. Okay, put it down. Walk, do a lap.
And then we were both like, okay, just take the New Mix with us to have on the walk there.
No, literally, SoFi's clear bag policy. So we literally had a clear bag with the New Mix.
It was just there. I had it under like my sweater, but I turned to Patty's like,
I'm literally like, can you see it? She's
I'm
like, yeah. Bitch. I'm like putting things over it.
Yeah, no, but yeah, literally. So we went to Cork and Batter, and like everyone had the same idea because it was pretty busy.
They were playing Julion in there, so that's how you know.
It was like they're like, okay, we're getting ready for the concert. But it was good. Like the food was really good.
I really liked my pasta. My drink was so
Patty's
sweet.
was way like mine was like doable. And then when I tried yours, I was like, oh, I get it.
I'm like I was like, bitch, I cannot drink this.
Your pasta was so good.
Fire, huh?
I'm like, if I go again, like that's what. Oh, wait.
Bitch, are you mad? You hit that shit.
No.
You're gonna instead of the dientes, it's gonna be your fucking.
I know. I need to go get these done. But that pasta was so good. And then we got calamari. You can't go wrong with fries.
Yeah, you got a pizza.
Yeah, I got like a pineapple thing, like pizza. It was good, but I was like, I would definitely get like a pasta or something else the next time.
So then, cool. We're like, hey, we're on our way. literally as we went to the restroom, as we're walking out, I'm like digging in my bag. I already took it out. We haven't even left the restaurant.
She's like,
and then I was like, okay, let's get this shit. And
I
I literally crack it.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I barely take mine out. I'm like, cheers. She's like, bitch, open it. I'm like, okay.
I'm like, cheers, and we just drink it on the way.
Yeah.
And then we get there, and it was still early. It was maybe like 7:45 by the time we got into SoFi, like the
area.
Yeah, the area. And I was like, oh, I kind of want to tejana. And I saw this table, and I was like, oh, bitch, I'm getting
right
it. I was like, I'm getting it. Mely went to know, so cute.
They're so cute. And the señor was so nice.
Yeah, he was so nice.
I'm so glad, like, he was getting, like, his business.
Oh, yeah. Everyone was like, oh, my God, yeah. And I showed my mom, and I was like, she's like, pero se te ve bien. I go, yeah, I know. That's why we got it. But we were just able to chill, drink. We got pictures. Like, we're just, it was no rush.
Yeah. And then we got in, and, like, guys, when they said he starts at a time, I was like... He
started, so everyone was telling he starts at 9. He started at 8:40 something. Yeah. But, okay, so... this is his first time in the U.S. in 8 years. His music was banned. Okay, guys? So, like... It's
literally...
Like, it's a huge thing. So, people were going in.
Oh, yeah.
So, I saw this, and then I was like, Mel. So... That's just like, first of all, when you think of Latinos and you think of like banda, corridos, all, like that type of concert, peda.
Yeah.
That's just what
literally,
it is. It's pa tomar and to black out and dance and sing, and that's like everything. So we're going to our area. We're going to our seats. We're walking. And I literally, like, see something as I'm walking, and I, like, go like this, and I was like, Mel, look. She's like, what? And I was like, look. So, at concerts, a lot of places, they have, like, these long trash cans where it's, like, recycle, and then, like, it's, like, a green, a gray, a blue, or some shit. So, and there was a line for the restroom, and we're walking through the line. And so I see this lady, and she's leaning against the trash, and she's, like, talking to girls in line. But, at the same time, she's holding on to her friend's hair, and her friend is literally like this.
Yeah.
Throwing up in the trash can. Yeah. The concert hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, hell no.
Literally, when Patty told me, I was like, where? It took me a second.
Like, right there.
And then I was like,
she was fucking camouflaged.
Yeah.
Because she was just like, she became the trash can.
No, that's literally what happened. And to Patty's point about, like, it's a peda, I just saw, as we pulled in here, that he just beat the record of the most alcohol sales at SoFi. Guys, I literally saw that. Even, like, JOP from freaking Porcelana, he commented down below, like, damn, but he beat the sales, most alcohol sold at SoFi. I was like, oh, yep, that sounds about right.
That's funny because people already came pedos.
Yeah.
When we were walking, everyone had their bags from the liquor store.
Yeah, like everyone. And then there's like people selling right there too. But even then, like, no, people were already on it.
That's great. I love that for him.
That's insane. I was like,
but it was, so we get in line for drinks.
Yeah.
And the concert starts, and so we're still in line when it starts. Get to our seats. Seats were so good. Yeah. Like, side seats are just
the best.
Are so good.
That's when I was looking. I was like, and I was so
especially
close.
There.
Yeah, I like almost. Every time we go, that's just like the section that I like. So I kind of already knew. But usually it's like the 200s. This time I was like, I almost pulled the plug. I said, no, I can't do the 200s.
Yeah, fuck it. We had to but we were literally like, we were the third row.
Yeah,
so
I know. That's why I was like, there was like row 7 this. I was like, no, I got to get at least row 3 or row 1. But when row 1, it was a bit higher. So I was like, okay, cool, row 3
no, it was so good. We could see everything. Yeah. It was so good. When the music it's just crazy. His voice. I feel like I was like in and out. This girl was on another level. Like
I was on it.
I was like in and out just because like I have shit going on again.
Yeah.
So like there are moments where I would like catch myself like, oh fuck bitch, like wake up.
Yeah.
But I was just in shock because I'm like, this motherfucker still sounds so good.
Like his voice is just amazing.
So good. And there are things where I'm just like, like there's so many times where I'm like, we're here.
Yeah.
Pero the crowd was not in our section. No. Everyone was sitting down. Yeah, nope. They didn't get up until like towards the end.
Yeah, like literally
maybe in the last 30 minutes. Then people were up.
Yeah, no,
I was like, what the fuck
we were
is
like,
going
what
on?
the fuck? And then I was like, fuck that. Like we're gonna stand.
But we were like, levántense. We're dancing with the with people around us. The guy in front of us.
Yeah.
He was funny, but
Like,
he had his police officer.
That's exactly.
He had his parole officer with him.
Right there.
And his mother-in-law. Like, he was lit. He was funny,
Going
like, making
in.
friends, fucking smacking his belly and shit.
And then the girl
and
was
the wife would be like... And then Mely almost caused a divorce next to her.
There is a guy next to me, guys. And I mean, again, I'm in my own world having the time of my life. And then I saw that the guy had turned. And then it was funny because his girlfriend, as soon as he turned, she like grabbed his hand and then put it on her. And I'm like, bitch, relax. And then at one moment, he was like this the whole time. I was like, oh,
no, but Mely was, bitch, you were lit. I don't know if you remember, you told them, you said, ah, te va a regañar.
No, guys, I do I was
like, shut the fuck.
Because he was like dancing.
That's how you know. So Mely's very demure and cutesy. That's how you know she's drunk. She turns into me when I'm not drunk. Like, she starts talking to everybody. Bitch, I don't know if you remember. So, okay, we had become friendly with like the lady behind us. Like, we were in her Snapchat videos.
Yeah,
like,
I know the whole thing.
Because she was like one of the ones that like
she was like actually dancing it
up.
And
she would like, even if we were sat down, she'd tell us to get up.
Yeah.
So it was when it wasn't Toro Mambo, it was El Toro Viejo. It was about to start. And I was trying to record it. I didn't get the video, but Mely was like, oh my gosh. She's like, bitch, this is your shit. Because you thought it was Toro Mambo. And I don't know if you remember. Mely tells the ladies behind it, she goes, mi prima.
Yeah, when I told them your dad. Yeah.
She was like, this is her shit. She was like, she's danced folklorico for 100 years.
I do remember that. Guys, I'm telling you, I was just so happy, and immediately I was like, oh, this is her shit.
And I was trying to record it. I was like, this bitch.
No, I'm like so glad, like, and to your point, like, I remember everything up until the moment that I got to my bed and I said, yeah, I was like, thank God this is what happened. We were walking to, and then I looked at like my text messages. I was like, good, everything's good. Nada pasó. My dad, I was like, the last text message, we're walking to you.
No, bitch, but oh my God. I was like, this bitch is gonna get in trouble because you kept calling your dad, ¿Dónde estás?
I know. And
I'm like, bitch, I'm like, bitch, literally you just hung up with him and you're calling him back. Like, just leave him alone, you know? And then this bitch, hoy no se come carne, getting a hot dog.
Yeah, I know. Literally, I was like, no se come carne, but I mean, I don't really celebrate.
I didn't follow it.
So, yeah,
this is the first year. I just forgot.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so good. My voice was done. Like, we're still a little ronca, but honestly, I was like, thank God. My stomach was not really sitting right with me after the pasta, so I didn't get another drink, and I didn't really. I wasn't like, I didn't get like to Mely's level.
Yeah.
My buzz was gone. Like, but I still had a good time, and I was like, oh, thank God though, because I did go to Soul Cycle yesterday.
Yeah.
And I felt fine. Luz, the first thing she saw me, because Dolly did a taught 8:30 and 9:30, and I was like, bitch, I'm not going here at 8:30.
Like, there's no way.
I'm barely gonna make it to 9:30. And I see Luz, and she goes, oh, buenos días. She goes, ¿Cómo te levantaste? I was like, bien. I was like, no me puse tan peda. She goes, okay, bueno.
Yeah, and then me too. I woke up and I was like, okay, I'm going on my hot girl walk, and I was a little scared, but what I did, I drank the rest of the electrolyte that I had the night before.
And but you ate also.
Yeah,
I swear the hot dog after
like saved.
Yeah, because you have the grease, you have the
like
bun.
everything. But literally, I felt like good, and then I was like, oh, perfect. I went on my walk and then did the whole thing, but. No, I literally, my mom was like, how was it? I was like, it
was so good.
And like, guys, I love his music so much. Like, I listen to it constantly that I was like, oh my God, I'm like, yeah, really here. I was about to start crying, like the whole thing. I was just like, oh my gosh, like it was so good.
Bitch, 10 out of 10, thank you so much. It was, I needed that.
Yeah, I was like, I said, and guys, I barely recorded that. I was literally just singing the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh, it was crazy.
And Mely was like, bitch, can you send me videos for like, memories? I don't have anything. I put them in our... Okay, I didn't know because I didn't know if you got them.
I saw.
But no, it was so good. And then yesterday at Soul Cycle, I did go to brunch, and I was like, That was round 2.
You said, yeah.
When we stay till like 3, that's how you know we're going in.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then today I'm gonna go to the park.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Every year we're at the fucking park. Yeah. The whole fucking Gonzalez clan.
Yeah.
fucking reserved.
Like the whole
she fucking
thing.
puts cones and shit.
Did they go? They're probably there already.
Oh, bitch, she probably got there at 3 a.m.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, because the parks
and bitch, she's probably.
crazy.
But the thing is, like, she's not even. It'll be like her and like another family. It's because there's a specific spot that we like because it's close to the bathrooms. It's close to the playground where the kids are.
Yeah.
It's closer. It's close to the volleyball courts. I really hope they play volleyball.
I know.
I'm ready to laugh.
I told Patty, I was like, I'm ready to hear about these games because every year I know. But yeah, guys, we hope you enjoyed this week's episode. As always, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Follow our social media, Instagram, TikTok, the whole thing. And we will see you on our next episode.
Bye.